Hi everybody, this video is inspired by Autumn Glory Barbie. She is from 1996. As you can see in the photos, she has like an orange crease with like a brown on the eyelid. I wanted to add some shimmer in there. It was just giving me autumn vibes with like a beautiful berry tone lip and this like fiery red hair. The hair was super easy for curling it. I just used 1 2/5 iron and then brushed it out, and it was super easy and you just get this like fluffy curl. So I'm really happy with how this turned out. I think it definitely encompasses Autumn Glory Barbie, and I want to give a special shout out to the Queen Barbie herself, Athena Fenstermacher. I definitely recommend going and checking out her channel. She's absolutely beautiful. She is literally a living Barbie. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye. Alrighty, we're starting out with the Louise Base on the eyes, and I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer for the eyebrows. For the eyeshadow, we're going to be doing kind of like a neutral lid and then orange in the crease, like a very, very, very warm crease. So I will be taking the pricked eyeshadow palette, and the colors I'll be using are Thorny, Mysterious Circumstances, and then Orange Fatale, and it's going to be in that order. So I'm going to start out with Thorny, realized it wasn't as orange as I needed it to be, move on to Mysterious Circumstances, and then moved on to Orange Fatale, and that's when I realized I was happy with the color. For the lid, we'll be doing the Thirsty palette by Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and I went ahead and I used Parched on the brow bone, I should say, before I say the lid. Then I used Snatched on the lid. Wanted something a bit darker, so I used Plunge. And then you know what I did? I actually used Drizzle, which is a matte. So I used a matte over top of a shimmer because I wanted to take down some of the shine. The photo that Barbie has, or the look that Barbie has, doesn't look like there's any definitive glitter on the lid. So I wanted to just cut down that shine a bit, and that's what I did. And I was actually really happy with how it looked. So if you're not comfortable with doing a matte on a shimmer, you definitely don't have to. That's just what I did, and I really liked how it turned out. So going ahead and making sure that this is really nice and blended. Like I said, using that parched color on the brow bone, and if you take your colors too far up close to the brow, then you can use your lighter brow bone color to lower those colors, so to speak. Bring that blend down more. There was a lot of adding colors, going back in and adding more. I would recommend, like personally, those are the steps I followed, but I would recommend if I did it now and I could see how, I didn't remember how Thorny and Mysterious Circumstances looked on the eye, I would probably start with Thorny and then go right into Orange Fatale. That way Thorny gives that base of the warm orange, and then over top of that with Orange Fatale really gives that orange dimension, so to speak. I probably would not have used Snatched on the lid either. I would have just went into Plunge and then Drizzle over top of it. I fucked myself over on this video too, because at the beginning of it, oh my gosh, I cut it out of the video, but at the beginning of it, I fucking used Louise Base on my eyes, and I got it in my actual eye. So my eye was watering like crazy. It was the worst. It's always the worst when your eye is watering and you're like, my lashes aren't gonna stay. And that is that parched color on the brow bone, or on the inner corner as well too. For the eyeliner, I used the Sheglam double-sided eyeliner to darken up the e.l.f. H2O Proof Eyeliner Pen. I used that at first, and it wasn't as dark as I wanted it. So I went ahead and used the Sheglam double-sided eyeliner over top of it. If you guys have any recommendations for drugstore liquid eyeliner, I would love to hear them. I'm in the market for a new, beautiful drugstore liquid eyeliner. I like a felt tip. Just for reference, the one that I used to buy ages ago, I don't think they sell it anymore. And I would love to buy the Made by Mitchell one. That's my all-time favorite eyeliner I've ever used. However, very hard to get online in Canada, unless you order from like Beauty Bay or whatever. I just prefer the drugstore. You know, when you're out and you just want to like go and pick it up quick. So that's that matte color over top. And then I just went ahead and I blended it all to kind of get rid of any of the excess of the powder, and then went back over it and darkened that up. But all my eyeliners are dry as fuck right now, so I had to do like more of a stamping motion. Then I used the Benefit They're Real Magnetic Mascara after curling my lashes. And then applied some lashes. Then I went ahead for skin and used the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. And then over top of the, or I should say not over top of, but for the concealer, I used the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Concealer. And then I used the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Foundation. I had some people recently asking me how I get my base so smooth, and I think it has to do with the application process. So for me personally, when I use my fingers to apply foundation, I get significantly more compliments on how smooth my base looks. I definitely honestly think that has to do with it. When I do take clients, I've been using my fingers as well too, and they always love it. Now, keep in mind, when it's clients, you have to be a lot more cautious. So you have to like visibly show them you're washing your hands. You have to always keep hand sanitizer on me. So you really want to make sure that you are, you know, doing your due diligence. Now, not all the clients are going to be comfortable with that, which is totally understandable. Some people have a very hard time with acne and stuff. I've not had anyone come back to me and tell me that really escalated my acne or anything. But for me as a makeup artist, my fingers are definitely my best tool. I also applied a lighter color of that foundation under my eyes and on my brow bone, or on my forehead, I should say, just to add some dimension. And then I'll go ahead and I will use a beauty blender. Or a beauty sponge. This is a Real Techniques foundation sponge. I can't remember what it's called, but makeup sponge, whatever. And I will go ahead and I will tap that all over the face. Make sure that all of the streaks are out and everything like that. And then I used the Makeup Revolution Ultra Cream Bronzer in the color Light. And I will go ahead for blush. I will use the Jeffree Star Money Shot Magic Candy Liquid Blush. So if you are someone who's lighter and you want to use this color, just really make sure you're using it sparingly. It's like a very, very deep purple, and I wanted that tone, but obviously I didn't want to look like I was wearing a super, super pigmented dark purple blush. So you just take minimal product, and that usually gives you a nice look. Then I will go ahead and I will use the MAC Studio Fix powder, the white color under my eyes, and then I will use just my regular skin color all over my face. For the white color, I use the Shivering White. And then the color all over my face, I think, is like NC15 or NC18, something like that. Something like that. And I will set that all over the face. This is for just additional coverage. Then I will use the Makeup Revolution Luxury Baking Powder. And I will go ahead and I will apply that all over the face. Then I will drag my fingers along my face to make sure that everything is dry. I hate the feeling of tacky skin. So I will go ahead and reset any of the parts that don't seem totally set or totally dry. Then I will go ahead and I will dust that all off, and I will go ahead and use bronzer. That is the Lottie London Suncatcher Sunkissed bronzer. And for blush, I use the Juvia's Place Saharan blush #1, and I use the color Neo. I just wanted to add like a beautiful, beautiful flush to my cheeks. And for lips, I use the Scone Cosmetics Wine Lip Liner. Now, Scone Cosmetics, I don't think it's a thing anymore. Let me double check here. Okay, actually, it seems it is. This is a very, very, very old product. I don't even know when it was made, to be honest with you. So yeah, and then I used the I lost the name of it, Lise Wattier Kate lipstick, and then the Buxom Berry Bramble Full-On Lip Cream over top. For under the eyes, I used the Made by Mitchell's Tiger's Eye All Smudge No Budge pencil. And the hair was so easy. I used a 1 1/4 inch iron, and I curled all of the hair away from the face. It was so fluffy and awesome. Once I brushed it out, it was so easy. So that's all you have to do to get that look. And there's that berry bramble color. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.